It is a chilly New Year's Eve here in Houston, Texas. And guess what? We did it. 365 daily communication tips. And I, for one, am glad this personal challenge is over. And as we close out this year, I want to keep things simple. Not a recap, not a highlight reel, but just 3 of the biggest things that I learned and why they matter going into 2026. Years ago, I stepped into a marketing role for the first time in my career, and I was in over my head. Now, I have an MBA in marketing, but the stress is on advertising, not necessarily the metric side. So it was a new role, new expectations. I got hired in October. My new manager got hired in November, and he too realized I was in over my head. I had a lot to learn and not a lot of time. So when January rolled around and everybody was setting performance goals, I made a different kind of deal with myself. I decided that I would measure success in one way, from January to December, just to see how much I learned. Not where I ended up, but how much I was able to learn. Because I knew, and this was the thought that got me through it, that when December came around, I would have learned so much more than I knew at that particular time in January. I was determined to learn as much as I could, not to be perfect, but just to be on stronger ground than when I started. And when December came, I was satisfied. I still had work to do, but I understood more, and I saw things more clearly. I was definitely better than I was in January. And yes, about a month later, they terminated my position. But here's the part that surprised me, and that I'm still proud about. I was still proud of the journey because growth happened even if the outcome changed. This daily challenge was more about showing up than it was about being flawless. Clarity didn't come when I started, it happened after I started. And confidence did not arrive on schedule. Again, it happened once I started. Both showed up after repetition. And that's the same thing that happens in communication, leadership, and in life. You don't first learn and then act. You act, and the learning follows. And the biggest shift this year, it wasn't talking more, because those of you who know me know I can talk forever. It was filtering better. EMU stopped from being something that I taught and something that I actually used throughout my day. Engaging, meaningful, useful. Those 3 questions changed how I prepared, how I edited, and how I decided. And they made everything lighter. Having a filter to run through eliminates so much over-talking, or oversharing, or over-explaining. So EMU, engaging, meaningful, and useful, it's not just a communication model. It's a filter that works and that helps your communication. So as you close out this year, I'll leave you with this. Don't just inventory what you achieved. Inventory how much you grew. Look at where you stood in January 1st, and look where you're standing now. If you're clearer, steadier, and more capable than you were, well, that counts. That's progress. As for me, I'm excited. Excited about what EMU does next, and the people I'll meet, the workshops, the seminars, the keynotes ahead. I get to do what I love, and for that, I am truly grateful. And I don't take that lightly. I want to thank you personally for watching, for supporting this journey, and thank you for caring enough about communication to keep learning. We'll see where you are December 2026. But for now, raise a glass with me, Red Bull. Let's say goodbye to 2025 and welcome to 2026 and the opportunity we have to dream it all up again. Here's to a clearer, more intentional 2026.